Time goes by, and the information a person has gathered throughout life seems to be enough to face daily struggles. But then a situation presents itself and new questions come up. Some of these questions are small enough to be ignored, and some stubborn stand in the way, not allowing one to continue or even go around to pass them. These types of questions become existential, and one must find an answer. They transform into practical dilemmas, through which one has to make a choice, find the answer to break through, and elevate to a new level of understanding of life. There is no option to go back. However, one can surrender and follow the most convenient distractions or crawl into desperation. We are living in a time where we are stuck in this situation, and as a result, everything we know is being challenged. This is not a new challenge. Rather, it is bolder, sneakier, and of course promising at the same time, packaged nicely like a present with beautiful labels and trimmings. But what is inside? The present leading argument is questioning the inherited collegial rules, the assumed compromise, the order of business done for many centuries. It wants to part away with all the cultural inheritance and is looking to make a new deal, the better deal. These questions become central to all things, and we are quickly made to address that life is not fair. Doubt is planted about humanity's beginnings, life, and social condition, and a new proposition is introduced, one that radically discards tradition, cultural inheritance of the wisdom of prior generations. The proposition seems simple, at first. There is no right and wrong, just what we make. The proposition continues that our standing on traditional values, or any value system for that matter, surrenders us to an arbitrary assignment of principles that create unjust pain and suffering. Hence, discarding these notions is our social duty for progress. The pledge of this suggestion is that by removing societal traditional values, it will get the world to a place where everyone will be happy. But is this really a new proposition? How did we get here? Can this new arrangement provide a solution, a better outcome? Will it work? How to explore this conundrum without falling for the tricks, for the arguments that prey on feelings alone without any consideration on life's inner working, but simply bet that common sense is all that's needed, although they don't explain any functionality, any future impact, and the toll on one's life. The best exploration tool for us to use is that which we call the scientific method, or short, the science. After all, science has delivered. Science has enabled our modern life to be plentiful. By applying science, human life has changed for the better. This science, though, is not something we choose arbitrarily or something we can just believe. We trust and all works out. Quite the opposite. Science has shown us that when we do a particular action according to laws of nature, every person has the same result. The act can be repeated many times, and time and again the outcome will be the same. Let's consider one application of science we all know. The road, the purpose of the road, is to hold the shape, provide a flat surface. We drive on the paved road, and it has to hold its shape, and when done right it holds. How did we achieve our goal? We checked the geology of the place. We did some math and geometry, applied the laws of physics, chemistry, and some more physics, and then we applied all the data, changed and arranged the elements of nature to correspond to our knowledge and understanding of the governing laws in place. With every step we take on the road, we check the resolve of our understanding. We check our application of the laws of nature, as nature constantly checks our creation. We entered into a relation with the inert materials of our environment and found that the more this relation is aligned with the natural laws, aligned with the truth, the bigger and more long-lasting is our reward. As we learn more about the intricate secrets of matter, map the unseen forces, we can calculate the relation between things. We can rise and build our home higher. We can build cities and make a new world for ourselves. We can leave our planet. We can reach the sky. In doing so, we learn that we can't use authority or our wish over matter. We can only apply our knowledge, the truth we know. Natural laws do not depend on the place, or the person who applies them. They do not even depend on time. There is no need really for any belief on the laws of nature. By using them, we are checking. We can't own them. We abide by them, and as we do, we also check, and in return are kept in check from these natural laws. The outcome of applying a law of nature is guaranteed because truth happens all the time. As we admire our progress in this relationship with matter, what is our relation with life? Do we have the same success? The same confidence for the outcome, for the future? Vegetation is one of the manifestations of life. From early on we have learned about it, about the benefits it provides. We use that knowledge to cultivate and harvest, to sustain our own life. Considering our relation with a higher form of life, the animal life, we learned about it too, and while we mostly shot at it in the beginning, now we value it. We incorporate it into our life for food, well, and companionship too. And last but not least, human life, ourselves. To discover and take care of ourselves, we upgraded biology to medicine, discovered psychology. We found more knowledge and secured better tools to take care and preserve our life, but not with the same certainty we work with matter, with inert things. In dealing with each other, we have struggled for some time, but then we found something called morals, being good with the right thing to say and do. With these tools, we build social structures to ensure individual success and common abundance. However, more than a clear understanding, these structures depend in either believing the mysteries of life or obeying the authority. All in all, our relation with life is not like our relation with matter. We do not have a recipe to replicate success. We do not have a guarantee of outcome. And here we are in the current time of a paradox, when it is better than any time before because of the abundance of things available to us, and worse than any time before because of the uncertainty the future holds. It all could disappear quickly in a flash. The uncertainty stems from our individual actions, the actions towards each other. They are spread out to different goals, scattered and polarized in all directions, unpredictable. Is there a better understanding what life is about? Do we know where our thoughts come from or how to predict our actions? If what we learn from science is that truth happens all the time, then how to duplicate in our relation with life, our success that we have in the relation with matter? How to get the answers for our actions now? How to secure our future? Much more than witnessing a one-time miracle, we need to set up a relationship with life that is based on a higher truth. A truth we can live upon. We need a truth we can use.